Welcome to Rebase. This video is going to show how to set up and manage a multi-project research study using Rebase. Now Rebase is a very powerful tool for projects like this because it supports the needs of longitudinal and cross-sectional studies whilst also being customizable to unique projects. Now it's crucial in a system like this that we be able to control the data access rights of each individual user or teams of users. This is easily and securely achieved using Rebase and complies with regulations. So after logging into Rebase, we see the main views page. Views are a very powerful and flexible way of allowing us to customize the presentation of our data, whilst also restricting access to only authorized users. For example, a research department who is involved in 2 projects can set up a view for each individual project, which means the staff of those projects can manage their own data. And although it's not demonstrated in this example, it's easily possible for project administrators to create a separate view to combine data from projects and can be extremely useful for data extraction and analysis. So if we open the project 1, we see it's been customized by the project administrator to the specific needs of this project. For example, it has 3 tabs, one for collecting patient background data, another for skin test data, and another for spirometry test data. And whilst in this view, staff members can search for data, add, edit and delete records, import data via spreadsheets, export data to spreadsheets, which includes some advanced functions including pivots, which are extremely useful for longitudinal studies. Data can be presented in reports. We can lock data, flag data and much more, which other videos we'll go into in more detail. Likewise, if we open the view for project 2, we can see it's been set up by the project administrator to reflect the needs of this project. And it's actually very easy to set up these views. And to demonstrate this, let's go to the questions interface, which is where we start building the database. The questions are the data or variables that you want to collect. So we can see Rebase doesn't look like a normal database system, as we've worked hard to strip away a lot of the technical jargon and only leave you with familiar concepts to make it as easy and intuitive as possible. So for example, when we're adding our questions, we're provided with a folder system much like in the familiar Microsoft Windows environment, which we can use to categorize our questions. For this example, we've created some folders containing questions relating to the study of lung functions in small children. So we've got a folder for patient information such as personal details, family medical history, and we've also got another folder for test occasion questions, which is the lung function data. So after setting these up, we can already start creating our views. A step-by-step wizard guides us through the process. For example, in step 2, we are provided with the questions we set up earlier and can select the ones that we want to be a part of this view. This allows us to customize different views of the data for different centers, projects, teams or users. And we can also categorize the questions into tabs as we saw earlier. Although not demonstrated in this example, if required, Step 3 provides the ability to add default filters onto the data. This is useful if we want to restrict the data that users see. We can now select the users we want to have access to this view and set their access rights. So the next time they log in, they will be able to access this view. So in summary, Rebase is a database management system that supports the needs of multi-project research studies. It's powerful yet easy to use. However, to ensure you're always comfortable, we provide a personalised induction. This means we can work with you to ensure it's set up for optimal use within your organisation. We also provide highly responsive ongoing support, which means that you'll never be alone when using Rebase. So if you have any questions or want to discuss your project in more detail, please don't hesitate to contact a member of our team.